They're
Which
not going to.
right, which you and I both know that they will take their sweet time,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
going to it. But so I guess is Microsoft really focusing on, we're gonna just ship it with new computers and folks will just have to deal with it. I know.
Yeah, I think that for the same reason, Vista. I mean, of course, they say Vista. If you ask Microsoft or any Microsoft fan, they'll say Vista wasn't a failure. It sold how many millions and millions
I
of
tell you
copies?
what, I went to a Microsoft seminar and where the Microsoft guy was in front of a couple hundred people. He admitted that Vista wasn't a success, and he said the Windows 7 will be better, and he went into it. Hey, there you go.
So I have here a Windows Vista Ultimate that I actually won from going to a Windows Vista launch.
Hmm.
So there wasn't many people there, maybe 30 or 40, and you had to, after the presentation, you answered questions. And if you answered the question right, you got a prize. So I got Windows Vista Ultimate um, retail retail copy. Comes with 32-bit and 64-bit, and it's still in the package. So
Is that bad boy even open?
I did open it. But it's not installed anywhere.
That is how I obtained my copy of XP. The same way I was in Chicago, went to a Microsoft seminar, and they asked a series of questions. I answered one, and the guy threw me a copy of XP Professional.
Yep. I also got a shirt, Windows Vista shirt, which I never wear. I don't want to promote that. But businesses, the way that apps are being written in Windows 8 is completely different. So talk about it. I think there's going to be, if businesses don't adopt this, just like businesses really didn't adopt Windows Vista, that could hurt the sales and push more people toward either staying with Windows 7 longer. Windows 7 may turn into Windows XP, where Windows 7 is just around forever.
We could. I mean, that's quite a possibility. Or who knows? It could be the greatest thing since the new Waffle House that they're building 2 blocks down the road. Who knows?
Well, I don't think that can be topped,
Of
but
course not.
now also, the start menu is gone. So there's no start menu or start
Yes.
button.
That's what someone in the chat room had said.
It's hard enough to explain to a user, click start. Well, because Windows 7 doesn't say start.
Mm-hmm. The
So
orb.
they don't have start. I say, okay, well then you see the little round circle at the bottom left that has the colorful Windows logo. Click that. Oh, okay.
But you know what's funny? If you hover your mouse on top of the orb, I think it actually says start in a
It
pop-up
does.
window.
Right. Yeah. It'll change the little icon and then it'll say start. So I tell me, yeah, that's the start button. It doesn't say start, but it says it's there. So with nothing there, this is going to be so new. But here's the problem. You're going to have to load Windows 8 as soon as it comes out because people are going to get it.
Right.
And it's so different. How are you going to do any kind of support if you haven't used it?
Mm-hmm.
So the start menu has been replaced by a start screen that pops up when the mouse moves over the bottom left corner. So it's there. You just got to put your mouse over it. So try explaining that to somebody. Hover your mouse in the bottom left corner where the start button used to be. Moving the mouse to the top left corner lets you switch to the previous open app. If you move your mouse to the right top corner, you bring up the charm menu. I'm not sure what charm menu is. Sounds like it's kind of weird. Charm menu. Anyway, I think this is going to be, I think it'll be nice for home users. Businesses are not, I think, are not going to go to this.
Well, we'll see if I throw it on the machine, and we'll poke around with it in some upcoming show, depending on when I do it.
Yeah, I poked around, and so people can download the consumer preview.
Mm-hmm.
And also, right now, during the consumer preview time, all the apps in the Windows Marketplace, I think, are free right now.
Sweet.
So if you want to load it, I had it loaded. I had the first one edition loaded, so I'm going to have to download this and install it. But it, the first one, of course, was a developer preview, so it was buggy. Video drivers weren't good. It always locked up. But you can't really fault it because it's just a developer preview.
Yeah,
so.
and people who get upset saying, "No, it doesn't work." It's a pre-beta. It's not even just a portion of what it's going to be, right?
Right. This is almost like what Apple is doing with Mountain Lion and iOS, where they're kind of merging. The desktop on the Windows 8 computer looks just like the start screen of a Windows phone. So who knows? Maybe in 3 or 4 years, we'll all have Windows phones, and iPhone will just be, oh, he's still have an iPhone, like a BlackBerry joke or something. But
might never know, man. All right, Matt. Where can people find you?
they can find me, email Matt, M-A-T-T, at podnutz.com, or on Twitter, Podnutz Pro on Twitter. I always say I'm going to do more on there. But if they want to, Podnutz Pro on Twitter.
Awesome. And people can find me at Lalo, Lalo, at podnutz.com. Thank you for all the emails and everything that you guys and girls are submitting. That's outstanding. And let's keep it going. So y'all have a good week. Duke says hello. And hey, right, please be safe. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you very much.